The project that we have is an overall project to take demolition of buildings and facilities and infrastructure down at FE1 Air Force Base in line with the Air Force's vision for 2020, which are trying to take 20% of the infrastructure footprint away from the Air Force's inventory by the year 2020. The project includes everybody from our CE infrastructure folks in our operations section, the fire department, security forces, safety, contracting, the folks in the MUNS area were also contacted. We had an effect that could have happened with the dropping of the water tower that could have set off sensors in the WSA. So hopefully everything has went well. We haven't heard from any of those folks yet, but for now there was a huge group of people that actually put this together just to make sure we bring this down safely, of course including the contractor.
One, we all sat down and talked this morning about the hazards in place. One of them was fire, proper PPE. Those guys are using cutting torches, so they got to make sure to have the safety shields on their glasses, welding gloves, stuff like that. They cut out the middle section to get above the roof of the building and did a pre-cut in the back leg so that they could get the jack to pivot for their pivot point. Today we had the fire station out, water down everything, keep it safe for the dry lands out here. And then basically they cut out this front leg as high as you've seen earlier. And then what they do is they cut the two bolts on the bolts on the other legs at the bottom, and then they'll jack up the back, and that's what pivots it out.
We took a 20-ton jack after we took out the leg and the riser, and we put the 20-ton jack on the back, cut all the anchor bolts, started jacking it up, shimmed it as we went so it couldn't come back down. And then once we got to a certain point, Mother Nature and the wind just kind of helped us right along to finish the job.
As part of this, we had to have what we call a clear zone. Contractor set up the overall height of the water tower to make sure when it did fall that it fell within a zone. And then all the vehicles, all the people, everybody that was associated with it had to be within an area outside of that, although two individuals were actually helping to lift the tower, literally lift one of the legs and push it into the right direction that they decided was the best place for the fall to actually happen. This is one of those projects that everybody gets involved with, especially for the Air Force. This is coming down from Headquarters Air Force. It is part of an overall plan to minimize the footprint of the current DoD functions, including the Air Force, and that's just to minimize the overall cost. And when we see these types of infrastructure that have been sitting for a long time, they no longer have any use. It's just time to take them down, makes it safer for everybody.